everyone, welcome back to Obsessive Prepper AZ. I have got a yarn unboxing video for all my prepping people out there. If you don't like yarn, then skip by this video. It has nothing to do about food storage or prepping. It's all about yarn. If you're still with me, I know you're interested in yarn. I wanted to do a little discussion before I opened up this box on yarn, just to give you an idea if you're not familiar with some of the yarns of like the Lion Brand yarns. Now the Lion Brand yarn that I've got here, I made a blanket on. Let's see if I can show it. It's the Mandala Ombre. Now it is 344 yards and it is a 4-weight yarn. Now, I loved this yarn. It was awesome. I'll show you the blanket that I'm making with it. It's this guy here. I just did an extended single stitch. And what it did is it made it very flexible. And what I like about it is it's super tight so that if you're laying on the couch, your toes aren't going through it. But you can see how it's got some stretch to it. This yarn is amazing. It is soft. Now, the only thing I wanted to share with you is originally when I purchased this yarn, I purchased 4 skeins. I thought 354 yards, you're looking at, what is that, 1,400 yards for a lap blanket, and I ended up going and purchasing 2 more skeins. You'll need at least 6 skeins, maybe 7, depending on the thickness. Well, not the thickness, but the width of what you're wanting to do. So just to give you an idea on the Mandala Ombre yarn, you want to make sure you've got 6 or 7 of them. Make sure you purchase the yarn at Joann's or wherever on sale. Don't purchase at full price. The next thing that I'm working on, same scenario, is I am doing a Alpine stitch blanket with the Mandala tweed. Let's see if I can get it in here for you. I love this yarn. I keep saying that, right? I love this yarn. It is the Shooting Star. Now, I wanted to do, for our house up north, more woodsy, camping kind of blankets. And so what I did, let's see if I can turn it around right. This is, let's see, whoop, wrong side. This is the Alpine stitch. I don't know if you can get into it and see, but the Alpine stitch is a yarn eater. You will use a lot of yarn. This here, to give you an idea of the width of it, so I am 5'7", and the span, that's what I did for width. So I am still working on this, and so I'll purchase another skein, 2 skeins. It's one of those things where at night I just sit there and watch TV, crochet, and so I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to do this as a bed blanket or run it. I think it's getting to the point where it's a great little lap blanket. On this yarn, the Mandala tweed, and doing the Alpine stitch, it's not so much the yarn as the stitch. You'll see that it has a tendency to curl. So when you're doing your stitches on like what I did here, do a looser stitch. I'll end up doing a border on this blanket so it won't curl. But what a beautiful yarn. I love this yarn. And again, how many times I'm going to say that? But just to give you another idea on a neat yarn that you can get from Joann's, again, make sure you purchase it on sale, never full price. Use your coupons. Now, you know that it is an obsession when it comes to yarn. My poor husband, he's like, what are you doing? And I'm on the phone scrolling and I'm looking at yarn and I'm looking at yarn, and he thinks I'm insane. But then when he sees how much yarn you actually use for one project, he kind of now understands it. He probably doesn't understand it to this degree. I also have cabinets back here that I've got all my Joann's Big Twist, the Red Heart yarns, my ice yarns, all are stored in cabinets. I might show that sometime. Hirschner, like the worsted yarns, I've got all of that stored in closed cabinets. In Arizona, if I don't store it in cabinets or in plastic like this, everything gets real dusty. So I use like the IKEA bags. IKEA bags are perfect. They're big. Let me see if I can find one for you. Well, this is the small IKEA bag. So it comes 2-pack. So this is a small bag. And then the larger bag, let's see if I've got one back here. That's a short bag. Yeah, that's the larger bag. So you've got a bag like this and a bag like this. All right, well, I'm going to get into what I purchased. I went ahead, I ordered online. I've got the box down here, but then I also went in store. And I purchased several skeins on sale clearance. I went ahead and purchased some of their Twinkle, Big Twist Twinkle yarn. I use this for Christmas stockings. I use the heck out of this yarn. And I have to say I'm really impressed with Joann's Big Twist yarns. I use it a lot. I think it's better than the Red Heart. I like the texture of it better. But their colors are beautiful. And I'll leave up here, I'll show you some of the things that I did stocking wise this Christmas with this yarn. And so I went ahead and purchased what I could get. They were completely out of red. For next year, I kind of Christmas yarns, putting this stuff away. So I've got this here. I went ahead and got a tweed because I wanted to do a hat, a stocking cap with the tweed. And then there's a little gal on the internet, on Instagram, Katie Did, I think is her name, not sure. She does a ton of stocking caps in this stripes, retro stripes. So they had this. Now I've not seen this in store and I've not seen it online. So when I found it, I went ahead, me being me, I can't ever find it. So I purchased what they had and I got six skeins of this. And I wanted to try the stocking hat, and I think this would be a cute girl's item, like a scarf set. So I went ahead and purchased some of the Red Heart, just in the bright color. This is the Red Heart neon stripes. So I purchased 2 of these. I just went ahead. Why I needed it, I didn't. It's just, again, it was on sale and I purchased it. I went ahead and purchased one of the Red Heart neons. So I figured that would go with this great. See if your colors go in better, and some black. So I'll make something out of this. So that is what I purchased in-house. Again, I got everything on sale. I used a coupon. If you spend $35, you get $5 off. That's what I had for a coupon. And so that's what it ended up being. Now, in my online order, let me get rid of this bag real quick. So this is what I purchased online from Joann's. Again, I wasn't really impressed with the online sales pre-Christmas, after Christmas, but I did purchase yarns that I didn't have. And again, I'm one of those people where I have a ton of solid colors. I'm always looking for self-striping, variegated yarns, things like that. I have an order that I did purchase online with ice that will deliver tomorrow, so I will do a ice video unboxing of what I got. But this is just a small little order here. I got it for $2.50 a skein. Get in here. Get this. All right. So what I ended up purchasing was the Lion brand basic stitch. That's the red. This is the red and gray. So I ended up with 3 skeins of the red and gray. And then I also purchased 3 skeins of the red and white. And again, I wanted to get this on sale while they had it because, you know, Christmas time, pre-Christmas, next year, I know they'll be out. So I'll just put this on my shelf unless I use this for something else in the interim of. I went ahead and purchased just different colors. This here is their, let's see what they call this, Meadow Grove. There we go. Meadow Grove, 2 skeins. I went ahead and purchased the black and gray, which is called Nightfall. I like this a lot. 2 skeins of the, let's see, this is called the Buffalo Hill. Gray, black. Let's get this in here. Gray and black, red and white. And I think, whoop, another one of these guys. Went ahead and got 2 of the gray and white. And you're questioning why I have so much. I'm going to get to that in just a second. I went ahead and got 2 skeins of the, let's see, 2 pines. Pretty. 1 skein of the pink, which is the rosewood. It's all stacking up here. Almost done. This is a cute little baby color, which is called the Critter Craze. There you go. A tan and white stripe. And then another tan, which is called Precious Stone. Now I wish, now seeing this, that I would have ordered some more of this. This I could do a lot with it. Now why do I get so many different kinds of yarns? You're asking yourself, why has she got so much? Well, I do trims around blankets. Now I did a video, I'll leave it here for you to show you what I do with blankets. Makes an easy present for your family, friends, and what I do is I put borders on blankets. And so by doing that, I find little blankets like this, $3. I won't pay more than $3, sometimes $5 if it's a little bit thicker. And what I will do is the yarns like this and put a border around it. I did a blanket for my girlfriend. That's this one. That is the one that I spent $5 on the blanket for. But what are you talking? $8 for a blanket that you can make for a gift? So Christmas Eve, we were invited over to my girlfriend's house. So that morning, I was supposed to make a dish, but I wanted to bring something over to her as a thank you for hosting a Christmas party. We actually had a wonderful time. Got some pictures up here of her blanket. It took me a little over an hour and a half to do this wonderful border. I was able to get it, give it to her. I've got some pictures also of our Christmas Eve night. Had a wonderful time. And I just wanted to be able to whip something up for a thank you for her hosting, being so generous of hosting this party. So that is the simple things that you can do. Now I went ahead and moved my yarn over so I can show you why so many different colors of why I look for these different kinds of things. Now I purchased these blankets all when they're on sale. Now you can do something like a project for the homeless. You could do projects for children in hospitals very inexpensively, and you can whip these up real quick. Both my parents passed away of cancer, and the people that go in for chemotherapy, they're sitting there in those recliners. They would love a gift like this. So if you're wanting to be charitable, this is a neat way to do it. Now on this blanket here, I figured that this yarn here will work out perfect. I'll probably start with the brown border, solid color, and then work this in. And just like my girlfriend's blankets where I did the bobble on the end, super fun, and it shows more of the color. So that gives you an idea on these blankets. This one here, a zebra print, the black yarn will work out great. So I will end up using probably a black solid color and then mixing this in too. I've done like scallop borders, but right now I'm on that pom-pom border, and it gives just an extra added something for your blankets. So I'm always constantly purchasing little things like this. This one here, again, a great cabin blanket. This yarn was the, let's see here, the Buffalo Hill. I'm going to have to get some more of this, black, red, and white. But what a great color combination for this blanket. So I just wanted to give you options on what you can do. I'll throw some more out if you're still watching and you want to see what I've got. A lot of questions people ask is they're worried about it pulling out. And these little stitches, you're doing a single crochet in every one of these little stitches here. So you basically do a single crochet and then you can add whatever border. This is just a small border that I did for a sports blanket. I don't think it needs much more than that. So if you have, you know, families that are into sports and you want to do a team blanket, you could definitely do colors like that. The pink one here that I've got, again, like I said, people have questioned, but you're putting a single crochet in every one of these stitches, so it isn't going to pull out. This here, I purchased the mainstay, but I could also use this one here that I got on the Lion brand. Either one. I am one of those people that I like matching things. I know a lot of people don't necessarily match all their colors. I do. So this is why I'm always looking for these kind of yarns. I did a unicorn that I showed in one of my videos where you could do this for a little girl. Princessy, fun. A yarn like this would work great. The mainstay yarns from Walmart. So these different examples I try to show you, just keep an eye out for the different blankets that you can get. This one is a pupper blanket. If you've got people that are into animals, want dog blankets, things like that. They're great for charities, great for your friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I kind of talk a lot, I repeat myself, but that's who I am. Keep an eye out for my ice yarn video that I will do tomorrow. It'll probably be over the New Year's weekend that I'll actually release it. Have a blessed, safe New Year's. You know, it's this time of year, we're rolling into 2021. I pray that everybody stays safe and healthy, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that 2021 brings better days ahead. Again, I'm a prepper. Check out my prepping videos. I want to make sure everybody has a pantry that is full. You're prepared for any instance, your family, loss of job, medical issues, natural disasters, and I show you how to have a full stock pantry without spending a ton of money on survival food that you're not going to eat. I show you how to do it smart. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. If you want to be notified for future videos, ring the bell. Have a blessed day.